Hello, my name is Doran Lauer, Fiscal Analyst with RCO. Today's presentation will consist of two sections: getting paid, billing RCO. First things first, make sure you are set up to be paid by RCO. To be paid, your organization must have a statewide vendor number, SWV. Fine, but how to get one, you might ask? Well, go to OFM's official website, link below. OFM can also update your SWV if needed. You choose direct deposit or warrant. Check, in other words, via mail, USPS. Got a statewide vendor number? Once you receive your SWV, report it to your OGM. We will make sure it is in PRISM. If you already have a number, let us know and we'll verify it in PRISM. If there are any questions about your SWV, it's great to contact OFM directly. Here is the contact information. Now let's overview the billing cycle. Start with a billing submitted by the sponsor. RCO reviews the billing. The bill may be returned if changes are needed or approved and sent forward. RCO will process the billing. State Treasurer releases the funds, and the direct deposit or warrant, in other words, check, will show up based on the SWV and you get paid. Everything required for your billing is entered online in PRISM. So let's start off with e-billing. One important point to remember, this is a reimbursement grant. You must spend the money to get reimbursed for the money. Then RCO will reimburse. Payment details must be offered in the RCO billing. You'll need these 5 details in your billing: paid to, amount, description, check document numbers, transaction date. And for most purposes, transaction date is going to be a single date representing the day that you spent the money. Check document numbers should never be invoice numbers, and descriptions should be telling us what services you acquired from the vendor or the person. Let's create a billing. Navigate to the PRISM home screen and bring up your project. Enter your RCO grant number here. Press enter. If needed, click the arrow to the left to expand your choices. And the billing button located in the choices below your grant, you want to click on that right here. Then the billing screen will show. On this screen, you can review the agreement balance, required match, any limits such as admin for A, and E, billed to date, paid to date, and all bills listed in the billing history at the bottom of the page. If you have these 2 buttons show up, you're in good shape. Otherwise, you might be having an issue of some kind. So talk to us about that. Now you're ready to create an RCO billing. Let's start with an overview of the billing on PRISM Online. Step number 1, billing setup requires entry. Also requiring entry is cost pages. Information only is billing summary and payment information. Step 6, billing attachments only use if attachments are required, and you will be told about that. Step 6, certify and submit. Check for errors, certify and submit. Billing setup. Step 1. You want to enter the billing period. You want to enter the billing scope and several other items, and make sure you note that once saved, in the upper left of the screen, it shows the steps for a billing. If there is not a create bill button, let us know. Step 2, cost pages. This is where you will enter all costs, one line per each transaction. Include the following 5 items for each transaction: paid to, amount, description, check document number, and transaction. And all 5 of those are represented right down here in this red circle. Here's the paid to, the description, the amount, the check doc number, and the transaction date. Make sure your check doc numbers are not invoice numbers. Circle shows a complete transaction entered. That's what we just talked about. And then also this circle represents the payment calculation button. And to see the reimbursement from Prism, we will talk about this more later in the presentation. Billing summary. Nothing to enter here, shows summary information. The left side shows the agreement totals. The center portion shows this billing, and to the right is billed to date. Payment information, again, nothing to do here. Billing summary information shows the Prism calculation that you can also get at any time from this payment calculation button right up here at the top. Billing attachments, remember, only if you're requested to do them. Certify and submit. First, click the check billing for errors to fix any errors. When you have a green check over here, it's good. When you have a red exclamation, it means it needs to be fixed. And your errors will show right underneath the payment calculation button. Certify and submit. Continued. Read and agree. That's what this one's about. Read and agree right down here. Click that little box after you read it. And then your submit button will be enabled, and you click that button. One of 2 pop-up boxes will show. Be sure to click OK. This guy right here. Click that OK button. Then the second final pop-up box shows. Add a note if desired in here to RCO. And then the submit button, click that. And remember your 6 steps for completing a billing in Prism Online. Billing setup requires entry. Cost pages requires entry. Billing summary and payment information are information only. Billing attachments, only use if attachments are required. Certify and submit. Check for errors, certify and submit. And if you're interested, Excel, there's a way to use Excel to upload your payment entries. Let us know if you're interested in that process. This is very helpful for billings of 10 items or more. But it's up to you. You could even do it for 1. Billing screen, your bill has been submitted. It'll help you verify that. So down here at the bottom, you'll see in process. If it says in process, then you're in good shape. If it says draft, it has not been submitted. So in process, good. Draft, it hasn't been submitted. A few items for wrap up. Look at the related Manual 8 for reimbursements. There's a website link to this information on rco.wa.gov. One other billing information we have can be found also on rco.wa.gov. Need to know, ineligible costs are things that are non-reimbursable. You'll find this on page 13 in Manual 8. Ceremonial expenses, alcohol, bad debt expenses, fines and penalties. Use a verifiable payment method. No cash or gift card payments. Read about that on page 5. Much more information is available in Manual 8, so check it out. In conclusion, here are a few other resources. The website RCO and the RCO fiscal general email address. Also, we have our fiscal contacts. Me, Doran Lauer, cover sponsors with numbers in their name or A through M. Sabrina Subia covers sponsors with N through Z in their name. And Amy Sukit covers personal service contracts, and Gerald Seed is the lead. Thanks for watching today. If you have questions, please email us.